Meet Australian Test cricket idol, Richie Benaud.
Richie Benaud, Test cricketer, father, journalist.
Benaud makes his final Test appearance on the Sydney cricket ground. Richie Benaud, a great bowler and batsman and a great skipper, says farewell to Test cricket.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Australian Cricket Hall of Fame, Richie Benaud.
When you think of cricket in Australia, two names come to mind, Sir Donald Bradman and Richie Benaud.
First ball in Test cricket in England for Shane Warne. And he's done it. He started off with the most beautiful delivery.
You were there to entertain as well as to win. I think that was a vital part of the way he played the game.
We played together, called together, and he's my mate forever.
Went into the commentary box, you looked around to see if Richie was there. If Richie was there, you felt safe.
He really is an icon of our game and loved by all. He was a great commentator, a great player, a great writer. I mean, he really did everything.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That is one of the most moving receptions I've ever been given, and I'm extremely grateful.
Richie Benaud passed away in 2015. But just 2 months ago, on a night when the gods of Australian sport gathered, Richie was honoured as an official legend of the Sport Australia Hall of Fame. He had politely declined the accolade 10 years ago.
He said he's honoured, but he hasn't retired yet. And only when he retires could he accept the opportunities. The timing was not appropriate.
His beloved Daphne accepted the award in Richie's honour, while his old mate Bill Laurie remembered Richie the captain, commentator and legend.
He was such an astute person, very quiet, just a wonderful leader. You just sort of felt that you're not only playing for Australia, but you're playing for Richie as well.
He chose his words well, didn't he?
What words? Very few words.
Now, what would people from Mars think if they were to land here and see that happening on your television screen?
He was witty.
Yes.
Disturbance and a streaker on the field. And that's the first catch Rodney Marsh has made today.
And you didn't know it was coming half the time.
So it's been a marvellous game here, a marvellous day weather-wise.
Marvellous was a phrase that he developed.
It's been absolutely marvellous for 42 years.
Richie was a man of great integrity.
Yes, he did use sandpaper. He had a bad spinning finger. He saw a chemist who gave him a formula of russic acid powder and oily calamine, put it into the callus and the finger, and then used sandpaper to file the callus down and make it possible for him to bowl as he did.
John, you've just given me the story of the century.
I don't think we really knew him. You know, such a private man, but we loved him, and I think that would be a fair assessment.
Richie Benaud almost as delighted for Dennis Lilly as Dennis Lilly looks up and waves to Richie Benaud, and the wave is returned.
People always listen to what he said because he didn't talk a lot, but when he did say something, it always had meaning to it. There's only one Richie Benaud, one Sir Donald Bradman, so we're lucky to have them both.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before, and I've been fiddling around with the game for quite some time.
What legacy has he left?
I think a lot of respect he's left, because people do remember. He loved his humour in his commentaries. There was a great regard for him.
I'm hoping that Rich's legacy will live forever in the game of cricket.
I thank you all very much indeed. It is a privilege and an honour to be inducted. I've had a lot of assistance along the way from players and captains and from everyone else who's had the pleasure of playing this game, this great game, and also from Daphne, a splendid lady who's much loved. Thank you.